So it's officially cold out. It snowed last night. It's about 30 degrees right now. And in light of the winter season, I figured I'd do a video on what sort of winter gear I wear. People commonly ask, what's the coldest temperature you fly in? A lot of people have like a cutoff. I don't have a specific number in mind. I think the coldest I've flown in was like 5 degrees on the ground. And then of course, as you get higher, it gets colder. Plus you add in the wind chill. So it gets really cold. Now I'm gonna show you guys kind of what my gear setup is for cold weather flying. And my system's not perfect. I'm sure there's other better stuff out there on the market, but this is just what I use. This same kind of setup is what I used for the 15,000 foot video, the Icarus race, flying in Iceland, and it's kept me pretty warm. So let's take a look at some winter clothing. All right, so here we go. I've laid everything out head to toe. Keep in mind, keeping your face, hands, and feet warm is the hardest thing to do, and I kind of feel like it's near impossible in certain conditions. So first up, we've got this balaclava. I've tried a lot of different balaclavas, and this one is my favorite. It's made by Carhartt. The balaclava is super duper important, I think, to keeping comfortable and keeping your face warm. Next, we've got gloves. I just got these recently. These are Manzella's Windstopper gloves. Now these will do you good down into the 40s. They're very flexible, which is super important. In a lot of videos, I go out flying with not enough gear on, and the reason is I hate wearing too many clothes. I hate just putting on gloves because it takes away from the feel of the controls, and it's just, the sport is about freedom and movement and everything, and the more clothes you add, the harder it is to be in touch with that. Next up, we've got the Gerbing T5s. These are heated motorcycle gloves. Now, these are my warmest gloves I have. The heating elements do not perform as I had hoped. So essentially, I used these with the batteries a couple of times and then just forgot completely about the heated part. I actually found my batteries. They were like stowed away somewhere, and we're gonna try them tonight again. Just as gloves, these are really, really good. They've got 3M Thinsulate on the inside. They're pretty heavy duty and leather, but you still have really good dexterity with them. For what they are, for keeping your hands warm in 30 degrees, these are really good. And I like the massive cuff, so you can put these on first and then your jacket, and your wrist is completely sealed. As we move down to the torso, layering is super important. I've got these from Columbia. They've got the reflective stuff on the inside. I wore this shirt the entire Icarus race, along with these long underwear underneath everything. Typical stuff, you can get them pretty much anywhere. My jacket is a good old North Face. It's just a freaking ski jacket. Nothing special about it. It's a thick one. I don't know. Find a ski jacket that you like. As far as pants go, I picked these up in Washington for the mission I did with Shane. I wore these all of Iceland and all of the Icarus race. These are Royal Ribbons. They're just a man's pants, like wind stopper. They're not insulated. They're just pretty much a windbreaker pant. The other cool thing on here is this is the belt I wear pretty much all the time. It's an Astra Alpine or whatever clip, Cobra clip, that we use on our paramotoring harnesses. I will link any of the stuff that's on Amazon down below. And if you click on it or you buy it, I get like 5 cents if you buy one of these. So, you know, go click the links, check out the stuff on Amazon. Moving down to the feet, these are my favorite socks. These are heat holders, and I think they're like a synthetic material. I used to wear wool socks all the time, but wool eventually, for me at least, gets itchy. These are some sort of synthetic thing, and they're really comfortable, they don't get itchy, and they're super warm. Finally, we've got my boots. These are Bates GX8s. They're Gore-Tex boots, side zipper. I've had these pretty much my entire flying career. In conjunction with these socks, they keep my toes pretty warm. But yeah, that's everything. And over here, we have the new. This is a Mustang survival suit, pilot edition. It's called the Mac 100. And when we were out in, Owensboro, for an air show, I met a viewer named Brandon, and Brandon hooked me up with this as a gift. So thanks again, Brandon. We're gonna try this tonight and see how it works.
That onesie makes you look tough.
Does it?
Yeah, it looks warm.
I feel like some type of goon. I look back at videos of myself flying in a stupid red and black Blackhawk onesie, and I look like a complete idiot. I just feel like those bright colored onesies look kind of stupid.
I would wear one.
I mean, this one's functional though, so I feel pretty cool. Do I look cool?
You look really cool.
That's most important. Look at this. Chesty phone pocket. I can put like
Wait a
pens.
second. Do you have pockets for snacks?
I have plenty of pockets for snacks. I feel like I'm going to space.
You look like you're going to space.
Get in my seat all the way because the seat is so bulky, or this suit is so bulky. So far it's warm, but it's not comfortable. I think the correct answer though is we should go above the clouds. Hopefully you guys can hear me right now. But we are above this cloud layer. It's freaking frigid up here. Oh man. It's beautiful though. Check that out. Right now, the Mustang suit is keeping me nice and warm, but it's extremely uncomfortable. There's so much friction between the suit and my harness that when I try to slide into the seat, it just pushes the suit towards my feet and it exposed the back of my neck completely. So I'm getting a cool breeze on the back of my neck. It's kind of claustrophobic. I'm the type of person that gets claustrophobic easily. It is what it is. It's keeping me warm. Right now my toes are good, but the heated gloves really, like, I don't feel any heat. Look at this. I got a perfect hole right below me. It's a gloomy day downstairs, but upstairs, it's bright and sunny. All right, inbound for the park now. Got Jeff in sight. Heated gloves? My fingers are not cold yet, but they're not warm. That's for sure.
All right, so concluding thoughts. I think unless you have flown a paramotor in really freezing cold temperatures, it's hard to realize how difficult it is to actually dress for it. A lot of other sports, you're using your body and your muscles, which in turn keeps you a little warm. And in paramotoring, you're sitting there with like a 25 to 30 mile an hour wind chill, hands above your head so all the blood drains out. I think it's really hard to dress for that, while at the same time maintaining enough mobility to have good dexterity in your hands, be able to turn your head, be able to move your arms freely, and weight shift. At some point, you're always going to sacrifice mobility and comfort for staying warm. Tonight, the official temperature on the ground was 30 degrees. You lose a couple degrees per 1,000 feet. I bet we were between 20 and 25 at altitude. It was cold up there, but that Mustang suit kept me nice and warm. Life updates. I mentioned that I'm working on a project. It's a video project, and pretty much all my spare time is being devoted to that. I'll give you guys more details as it progresses. Other than that, we are going to be going down to Florida probably next week to escape this crazy cold and do some beach flying. Oh, also, other update. I have a new paramotor arriving on Monday. It cleared customs today. We'll be here on Monday, so look forward probably the next video. With that, I will see you guys in the next episode. Till then, peace.